Okay, 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream, get us out. Dream, 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 dream. Hit the hay, fast asleep, dream a dream, you little bleep. Dream, 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 dream. Just relax, lay about, or my fist will put you out. Dream, 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 dream. Take your time, be aware, there is darkness in the air. Dream, 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 dream.
You have to put him to sleep, shark boy.
Don't despair, step it right up. Glass of milk, here's a cup. Dream, 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 dream.
Welcome to the Mumson Podcast. Welcome back, everybody, to the anniversary of the Mumson Podcast.
I'm not sitting down. It sounds like shit when you.
No, we did it with Hellboy.
I'm not part of the
and it sounded
podcast
fine.
anymore. No, it sounds like shit.
It sounded fine. I'm Mason.
I'm Travis.
I'm RJ Swish.
Smiles.
Mumson's here
I'm
too,
not
but
here anymore.
he's a bit shy.
I left. Mumson left the podcast
But
to be
I didn't
part
leave
of
the
the
podcast.
dickhead
The podcast
podcast.
left me.
Still the same podcast.
Walk towards where food is, not towards random streets.
It doesn't sound like what we would do.
At the beginning, we did walk all over the place, like for no reason as well. So,
That was like when we walked
do.
in and saw those people at Hungry Jack's.
Now, okay. Now this is the anniversary,
Don't
right?
do it, guys.
You don't do it.
Mumson. Sorry, Mumson was just about to die. You hear that sound? That was a train.
Yeah, we tried.
There's no trains around.
Bullet train.
Because we're in
Japan.
Japan.
Exactly. Bringing it home to our house in Japan.
Okay. That wasn't a metaphor, that was literal.
Oh yeah.
So, as a classic Mumson podcast, we saw a movie and now we're walking around the streets.
We have to sign off the list of things that are classic staples of the podcast. First of all,
Lord of the Rings.
Sheila the Spider, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Mumson, 80%.
I'm not here.
And I don't know.
Friend Marshall thrown out of the bus.
Oh, Marshall.
Yeah.
He could have been here. We could have been out at a steakhouse tonight.
Yeah, we
But
With
some
Marshall.
idiot, aka Mumson, told him that you only have to make bookings the day of.
No,
Goodness,
that was
Riley,
you,
you're such an
Riley.
idiot.
Dumbass, man. Everyone knows you book restaurants 3 days in
Oh,
advance.
sorry.
At least, goodness. Maybe
Um,
4 days.
so, what was the movie we saw called again?
The Wretched.
The Wretched.
I think it was
fucking
red.
shite it is
It's
that we don't
definitely
even
Wretched.
know the name of it.
Yeah. So we saw The Wretched. And
It was about this bunny and this dog.
it was...
What was the dog's
Matt,
name?
what was this movie?
That's classified. I'm not really here, so I can't really tell you.
Nah, give it goddamn 80.
Come
No.
on, 80%.
You don't deserve my 80%.
You need to watch that shit movie because of your
Oh, you love
recommendation.
Why did we let Matt recommend movies?
Yeah, why did you?
Oh, there's nothing else to see.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I was in a very advantageous
The Harry Potter was
situation.
there.
Yeah.
We could have watched Harry Potter.
Oh my god. Why are they
Could
showing
recommend
Harry
it.
Potter?
Because they have nothing else to show.
I guess they don't have to pay to show Harry
Well, I
Potter.
personally would love to see
You used to have to pay for
Ari
it, brothers.
Felton over
Yeah,
was
not much.
again. I would have seen The Wretched at least every day of my life.
I have to say, that movie was wretched. It was...
Made me want to retch all over myself.
Wow.
Not because of the gore, because of the terrible storyline and acting.
yeah. And, like... there's a lot of plot holes, like the one I found, that I discovered.
I think it's hard to say that there's plot holes when there is no plot.
Which is
You
a big
know?
hole.
How can you put holes inside a hole?
Explaining things to me, I literally didn't.
Now that's philosophy. Look, we're ticking the list off.
There you go, philosophy.
Someone explaining anything to me, I didn't get it.
The ending.
Well,
Which
whatever.
part of it?
Now, okay.
The one
I
where
reckon
it said
the ending... No, we're not,
Oh,
not
spoiler
even...
alert,
No, you should let
obviously.
me. I think I know.
No, wait, no. Okay, well, let's hear Matt's thing. But first, I like how we're not going to explain to the movie to the audience. Because
that's
we're
gonna
just
be
we're
too
just gonna go
easy.
right to the end.
They can waste their own time and watch
Assuming
it.
someone hasn't seen the greatest movie of all time. it's
Hellboy.
Yeah.
See, Hellboy.
It's the
Piss
second
eyes.
greatest movie of all
Don't
time.
be silly.
No, not piss-coloured eyes.
Colored eyes.
They were white. That's
White
pretty
colored
boring.
eyes. That's like normal piss,
Yeah,
when you're like...
if you're
when you're
hydrated. You know?
What's the opposite?
What?
No, if you're dehydrated, it's quite yellow.
Jellyfish is
I'm not a
hydrated.
piss scientist, I'm a zoologist.
And if you're really
Right, so
dehydrated, it
it's-
comes out purple. So make sure it doesn't come out
Unless
purple.
if you have like too much Gatorade or something.
Gatorade.
Okay, Matt, what was the ending?
Gatorade.
What do you think the ending was?
Explain, Mumson.
To do with the girl
Yeah.
being the witch.
Oh, yeah,
being
she was the
infected by the
witch.
witch. Yeah.
Yeah, so she was the witch.
She was the witch. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was my same conclusion as well.
See, Mumson and I had a theory the whole way through that every single person in that
Because-
was female was a
That's
witch.
what we were saying.
We were right.
What I go, because like how they showed this is that all the flowers where witches were is because the flowers like would die, right?
Yeah.
And he
The
like when he
reason
had
why-
and it was like a fake flower.
Because it wouldn't have showed him that she was the witch. That was why she did that.
And then he's like, oh,
And
it's
he's
a fake
like,
flower.
how interesting. Shouldn't that have been real? But it wasn't.
I don't know if I want to eat something.
I'm not hungry.
I might, like, I'm a little hungry. Okay. So,
Welcome, everybody. That probably was a bit disjointed, but that's fine.
no, it's all good.
This is
Oh.
the new and
Hello there.
improved Mumson Podcast
Yes.
video. Well, vodcast, is that what they're called? Vlog?
I believe so.
I don't know.
I believe so. Now, we're still walking around. We got some hungry G's, as you see.
This lovely Japanese restaurant.
Yes. So we are in Japan.
It's supposed to make a really good accent
Were you?
interpretation of Hungry Jack's. But then I didn't.
Whitewashing in a lot of these places. They're all in English.
Yeah,
now.
why is everything in
I
English?
feel like
It's
we're
so-
losing our culture.
So oregano insensitive.
Insensitive. It was about 2 minutes to get racist.
Yes, racism,
Well, it's not
the
racist.
highest form of humour.
Wait, is it a different race or is it a different? I've forgotten. I think it is a different
I
race,
don't
isn't it?
speak English.
So,
I don't even know what you're talking
see-
Is
know-
it still Caucasian?
it's-
No, it's Asian, I guess.
What's like xenophobic? That's like fear of like
about.
of.
Fear of xenomorphs, I think.
Yes.
that's right.
That's
That's what
right.
the Predator has. And
Is Predator scared of?
No predator would be scared of an alien. You want to do fucking superhero battles part 2?
Have I just
Oh, yes.
mentioned Alien versus Predator within Mumson's presence? Is that a bad idea?
Raggy?
Oh my God, that video we filmed.
Which one?
You know the one at the beach? In at Wellington Point?
Oh.
Where we had him coming out of the
That
darkness?
wish.
Now, what?
That
Now,
was- that was a weird night.
Travis still has those videos. He'll put that between those clips.
Yeah, that-
So he'll do
Yes.
some
Edit.
editing.
I will.
It's low tide, but you can walk there.
That was good.
Go right now.
Oh, totally.
We'll just drive right there.
It's just over there. Sorry, did I say
We do
Wellington
a
Point?
we do a podcast mid-walk in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
That would be.
I'm sure that would be
just treading new ground, wouldn't it?
No podcast has done it before. It's almost like
There's
not
a
a
reason why.
podcast. Like right now. I think what this is like a vlog. Isn't this like more of a vlog?
I guess.
Where are we walking?
If we put it on
I
Twitch,
don't know.
On
Stream it.
Twitch. Does Twitch have a lot of vlogs?
there's like a real life section.
Oh.
Well, this isn't real life. This is enhanced reality, isn't it?
This is
Obviously, Mumson being here, this is not like
VR.
everybody else's life.
digital reality, baby.
It's all CGI, baby.
That's it. Look at that redhead, baby.
You can't get that in real
Sorry,
life.
Riley.
I love that.
You want to talk in your mouth opening when your mouth's full of food, Riley?
Where are we going? Where's
Where
this
are you
podcast
actually
spot?
taking us to,
There's no
Riley?
such thing. Look. Eat.
Someone check if it's low tide.
It doesn't say podcast.
Yeah, this is not a podcast, but this is the eat spot. What we're doing right now with that hideous burger. What's the movie we just watched?
The wretched.
Wretched burger.
Oh, it's definitely wretched. Unless it's wretched, I don't know.
And me, wretch.
The wretched
That's a big one. Well, I mean, you're not permitted to do this. There's this strange thing happening at the moment. We won't mention it.
Blur this track.
illegal.
Blur this.
Yeah,
Blur it all.
Blur. Yeah, it's bad, but obviously we've been unaffected because this is not social distancing. This is love.
This is love.
So anyway, what are we going to talk about today, guys?
Now,
Being the anniversary, it's got to be something
it's gotta be something special.
good. Oh yeah.
Now, we can talk about Smiles' ear.
Huh?
Huh?
Ah.
Oh my ear.
Nothing. It just, I was filming into it.
You ever watch someone like finish their meal at a fancy restaurant and just put their knife and fork down? They go, get the little, paper towel and go.
That's what I just did.
Definitely. Have you guys, audience?
This is the first time the audience has seen us, other than those weird little heads that fly around on the screen.
And the pictures. And also, Smiles is not looking very cool today because he has like sullied himself multiple times.
Man, oopsie. We need to get to Wellington Point.
Smiles, what's this?
What's this
What
disgusting?
is that?
Come on, it's on video. You can't let it in front of the audience.
This is video evidence of your crime.
You also know that guy, that random guy that we don't know that watches.
Oh,
And
we
he
got
left that
awesome
comment?
Venom, the Venom guy.
Yeah.
We
Thank
are
you.
Venom.
He's actually,
whatever your name is.
he's actually got more, like, subscribers than we do.
Doesn't take much.
It's not hard.
And his editing is, I guess it's more than ours.
I think I watched his videos ages ago. I can't remember what they were in.
It was just like nerdy stuff.
Well, I mean, we can't really define nerdy, can we?
Like,
I ain't
I
no
can't
goddamn
believe
nerd.
I can't believe that we bring nerdy audience to us. Like, we're not nerds.
Well, I mean, who else are we going to attract? I mean, let's be honest. How do we even attract him?
I don't know. He's just as retarded as us.
No, it was on the.
Whoa,
it was
Smiles.
on the,
Sorry, he's just as
Boy
mentally
video.
disabled as us.
Not much better.
Thanks for catching me on that one. Whew, close one.
Let's be politically correct.
Smiles. I hope the internet judges you harshly.
You guys want to get in a garbage mobile?
Oh, the garbage mobile. Well, like I left a jumper there.
That's convenient. Someone check if it's low tide.
Now let's look at Smiles' plate.
No, they will find us. They'll track us down.
Terrible idea.
Let me just feel up in the sky. There we go.
10-15.
This is good quality. What is this? It's not yours. This is yours.
Yeah, I need to get my phone out.
Why did you leave a window? Oh no, I thought you left a window open. I was like,
They usually smash.
Matt.
Oh, I don't want to lean on that stinky.
Coronavirus. I mean, whoops. I've just dated the podcast.
Now.
Now look at my shoes.
Oh,
Look at my shoes, Mason.
Beep the word.
Mason.
Yes, exactly.
The shoes, Mason. The shoes.
Let me get out the light.
Yeah. Look at that. Mm, yeah. Oh yeah.
Now we're hanging on some guy's car. Like, I don't know why we're doing that. That seems very immature.
Or, well, the island it's at is King Island.
Okay, this is getting boring. So I'm gonna stop.
Yes, we're going to come back
Oh, it's
We'll
all
come back.
very
boring.
soon.
No, we're not.
Okay. Quality.
Mason, can you get this? Can you make this the Damn it!
What?
Can you make this the video?
We can make it. Let's go.
Oh, we can gift
Oh,
that.
too slow.
Mumson!
Hey guys, it's the Mumson Podcast.
ASMR edition. Welcome
Yes,
back to the
ASMR
Mumson Podcast.
On the water.
Walking in the middle of the ocean.
We're in the middle of the ocean now.
Pantsless.
Mason has no pants, and that might sound weird, but it's true. Anyways,
He was wearing pants.
Just dropped
that's true. He always never wears pants.
Mason, no.
Also,
Come the fuck back.
okay, now we're running without pants. This is so dangerous. Oh god.
Oh, my feet.
Oh, it's cold when you run for some reason.
Fucking hell.
Socks in wet.
I was going to Hawkeye. want to lay in the ocean and pretend I have a fucking soul stone.
Oh, Thanos. By the way,
That's what I
do
mean.
you see those lights over there? Do you see those lights over there, guys? Those are people.
Yes.
There's people out here.
Cool.
This is dangerous. We've never been with people before.
We should say something.
Oh. Wait, what?
Oh, that's funny.
Nothing.
What was your comment?
I was
You've
just,
never been with people before.
yeah, talking like as in I've never been with a human being before.
I've just been with my pillow.
Mumson Podcast pillow.
That's right. Buy merch
It's got
now.
Mumson's
Mumson
face on
Podcast.
it. God, what a nightmare
You
machine.
have like a sexy Mumson on like on a
I'd
log
like to have a picture
body
of my
pillow.
face on your pillow.
Oh my God, now we can sell
I'll
merch.
be with you every night.
Looks like they're actually in the water.
They might be on kayaks.
That's
It's fine.
probably not a smart idea.
What, at this hour? On this
Oh,
continent?
If I could kayak at night
pants.
without the risk of getting killed by a shark, I would do it. But
Well,
there's the risk of getting killed by a shark.
are they nocturnal? I don't actually know.
Are they in us?
I haven't done my research.
Attack at nighttime and dawn and dusk.
Huh.
Worst times to surf.
Oh, God, it's getting bitey.
Bitey?
Sorry, that's me.
No, the ground.
Sounds so nippy.
Stop nipping at my heels, RJ.
Review that shite movie.
Oh yes, as where we left off. So,
That's right.
oh my God, fuck, that's going in. I've got to cut my arm off now.
You got the fucking outline of your penis pressed against the back of my pants. So.
That's right.
It's like a carbon copy, is it?
You can just feel his pelvis against your pants.
There's another merch
Nice
idea. Huh?
imprint.
Oh, fuck. Fuck you. Oh.
Fuck you.
So anyway, this movie we watched, The Wretched or The Wretched. I believe it's The Wretched, but there was no real consensus on what that movie was about.
Oh
I
my
think it
God,
was about
feet high.
Richard Pickle. I want to describe
No wonder why.
the beginning because in that movie,
I think we missed the beginning.
Because he gets
Yeah,
killed
we did.
first,
yeah,
right?
we went right to the end and tried to describe the end. where the
No, when we got into the actual theatre,
You-
it was already playing.
oh
We were like,
yeah, we
okay,
actually
whatever.
didn't see the beginning, didn't we?
No, I don't know if there was much that we missed though. It was probably just on a train or something,
Yeah. It's not.
playing with his bloody trains.
Oh wait,
Oh, there we go.
the beginning bit before. Wait, I'm confused.
I wonder if this wind is picking up.
like before when he's like his head is in the water.
Oh
There's
yeah,
a
that's
bit before
right.
where she's actually attacking people, right? And that kid gets her throat
Yeah,
ripped
but-
out, right?
Oh,
Remember that?
it was probably just a
introduction.
yeah, like it shows what happens later in the movie.
I already have.
That's probably all that we missed.
Oh, fuck.
I don't
No
know.
one else feet hurt.
No,
Fuck you.
My feet are gonna kill me.
Ah, very
They
sick.
have
just
their
don't think
knives
about
ready.
it.
Ah,
Matt, you
that's
know-
all, that's all I can think about, Mason.
Matt, think about your cold showers.
Fuck old showers, they fucking suck.
Oh wow, that does hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's divert course here.
Speaking
lame.
about his favourite movie, The Wretch.
Ed,
Will take Mumson's mind off how much
the Wretch
his
Ed
feet
talks.
Ferris, can you carry me?
No.
Well, you can be.
Oh yes, I can. In fact, I want to.
Oh, and-
Oh goodness, this is.
Oh!
Ooh.
That hurt.
Oh. Mumson, use your power of cold showers to protect your feet. Stand on your cold shower
Pretend
shoes.
you're in a cold shower and harden your fucking
Oh, guess
skin.
what's going to be cold, Riley? Look what's coming.
Oh,
And your pants is gonna get wet, like an idiot.
this is way easier
Someone
than
didn't
last
take
time.
off their pants. What are they doing?
Looking around.
There's little crabbies on there. I know, that's what I'm trying to cover it for.
That's good.
I don't know if it's come up or not. I don't know.
That's good.
It's not like we have the best audio quality. Oh, only the second best.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is better and we're the
Someone
second.
just moved there, Riley.
Because you know, there's everybody and then there's us. Everybody's got better and then there's us. And so we're the second.
The worst quality, like it's just a kid recording on a laptop. It's better than this.
I mean,
Oh goodness.
that's what we're going for, isn't it?
Oh, I'm watching the pain that I'm about to stand in. Ugh.
Cheating. I don't have life. You're supposed to stand in the unknown. A leap of faith.
I would not leap onto this, you can see.
Leap like a ballerina.
So obviously if our listeners haven't figured out yet, or viewers, we're walking on eggshells.
Once was watching audiences, now listening.
Yes, because it's a bit dark out here on the spit of Tokyo.
Oh,
Mumson, what happened?
look at these feet. These are like hobbit feet.
A bit like Hobbit feet. It's another merchandising idea. We can have shoes that are just like Mumson's Hobbit feet.
No, what's that spider's name?
Sheila.
Shelob, yeah.
It comes up organically.
Shelob spider fucking Shelob. Oh, that's much better. Oh, that's better.
Oh, you're on the right track, literally.
So good.
Come over here,
Oh, that's
silly.
cool. That's good, yeah.
It's not even that comfortable, but it's so much preferable to what we had before.
Oh,
Tell us.
Throw you in the ocean.
I'm not here, Riley.
He's the Christian.
What? I'm not a podcaster, I'm a vodcaster.
That's right.
Infinitely stupider.
Yeah. Because everybody knows that podcasts are intellectuals.
That's right. If you have a podcast, you're smart. If you have a vodcast,
Idiots.
what kind of idiot says vodcast? Fucking shit.
Like, it's not even a real word. It's like
No.
podcast.
We made that up.
Podcast is a real word.
It's established.
That's right.
Conan O'Brien has a podcast. Does he have a vodcast?
No.
He has a TV show, but it's completely different.
What is the difference?
Conan O'Brien is pretty sweet.
He is the best.
I love his travel videos.
With Jordan Schlansky.
Jordan.
That's the best.
It's just the way he fucking slams on it. It's just
Did you say hot?
What?
What?
what? The way he slams on it.
I don't appreciate
It's
you guys
just hot.
coming together and I'm like,
So we just want to sandwich you.
What the fuck are you doing? Travis,
Yes.
you don't appear to be asking Mumson to give a review right now.
Mumson.
What do you
Mumson.
want,
Mumson.
Travis?
My name
What,
is
Mumson?
Travis. I'm a reporter in the field. I'm bringing it over to Mumson, the
In the
movie
studio.
reviewer extraordinaire in the
Thank you.
studio.
Yeah, yeah.
Leader of the Mumsonites clan. What do you think of the wretched?
That's classified information, Travis.
Ah, damn it. We'll try next time, boys.
no comment. Once again.
No comment on that shite.
What's my plan? If you've got the King Shang dynasty, he's got
Ling
the
Shang Fu Dynasty.
and he's got the Mumsonite, clan. What do I have?
Mormonites.
You have love.
The atheist eyes.
How guys is just eight. That's lame.
That's religious.
Well, the sacrifice it.
You know, I think we gone political on this podcast before.
Is that a
Well,
person?
I think
Yes,
I
it is.
probably have.
We mix and
Or
match
it's a
between
sign.
all genres.
That's right.
Or would the sign be that
You know, we
high?
do
I don't know.
I mean,
video,
that's the size
like,
of a human
audio
being,
drama.
Travis.
I have a feeling we may have looked at that last time we were here.
That's true, yeah.
I think it's a sign.
Could be moving.
I think it's a sign, Mumson.
a sign or a
sign of
sign?
humans.
A sign or a sign, Travis?
Airline
Reviewers.
reviewers. I can tell that is a Qantas Boeing 737.
Same.
My
Me too.
experience with Boeing 737s is they're good.
They're good?
Like
Obviously, the landmark aeroplane of Japan.
good fuel economy. Japan Air has excellent
Compared
in-flight
compared
theatre
to a
movies.
Nissan Micra,
look.
they're
Guys,
pretty
it's a
good.
sign. It's a sign.
It says trait.
What's it say?
Right. You dropped your coffee, Smiles! Your cup! Coffee alone.
This is
Mom!
getting very serious.
Did you drop coffee on you? Oh, you're such an idiot.
I heart.
Penis? No.
Oh, I heart. Oh, is it puppy? Puppy!
Aw.
Much more wholesome than I said.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Great job, Detective Rajay Sraj.
Pussy has like pussycat.
Oh, okay. That's often used nowadays.
Yes.
Fake.
Here you go.
Probably 2 minutes ago from the people who live
I'll
here.
pick it up on the way back.
I'm sure you won't.
Yeah, just remember it's near the I Heart Puppies sign.
Okay.
What if when we come back the whole sign has been wiped away? What would you
Washed
do?
away. Like Sins?
Probably nothing.
No, by a person he feels. By a wretched even.
Oh my god.
Don't get scared, it's a sign, Riley. We already figured that one out.
Great Scott.
It smells like coffee.
Did you stain yourself once
Oh.
again?
I'm always staining myself with the blood of my enemies.
Of course you are. Coffee.
Coffee. My worst enemy. Opposed foes.
Then you can't sleep, Riley.
Yeah.
You'd probably desensitized yourself to it.
Got my sleep tracker now.
ABBA.
No.
Drugs? What are you trying
Well, like,
to find?
you know, the opposite, like, so, like your enemy, right? They're like
Your foe?
opposed.
Your
like-
opposition?
Yeah, but
Your arch
it
nemesis?
was in Hamilton, right?
Yeah.
And they're like,
What?
I'm forgetting names. Thomas Jefferson. He's the direct something to Hamilton. What was the word?
Oh. Opponent?
No. Let's listen to Sam Hamilton.
No, that we can't do it. We can't listen to anything, otherwise we'll get copyright strike. The
What are you
YouTube has
doing?
algorithms.
How are we going to advertise this podcast if we have copyrighted material on it?
Exactly. Right, guys, it's ASMR time, which they won't be able to hear over the wind, but whatever. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wretched Mumson Podcast. Today it's an ASMR one, which we haven't changed the audio volume from before, so you may not be able to hear this at
We do some
all.
Big Mac eating ASMR.
Oh,
Let me some of my favourite ASMR channels.
quieter. I'm not getting the audio sensory meridian response. Fuck.
That's practice, man.
Keep going.
One of my favourites in ways of quality of sound making, I'd have to say, Raffy Taffy. Do you agree with that, Matthew?
I honestly prefer Tony Bamboni just in general.
Tony Bamboni is
Gay.
quite a homosexual.
Well, I look for that in a man. And I mean an ASMR videographer. That's what I look for in that.
I'd say Raffy Taffy is more of a
$10
YouTubers.
He's not definitely not 11.
While he's had quite a impressive roster of videos currently, and he is working on improving his upload schedule. I just believe that his ability to make sounds is truly next level and unrivaled by other people in the community.
I don't know. I haven't listened to much Raffy. Sorry. I don't know. I haven't listened to much Raffy Taffy in my time.
Well, probably because you're an uncultured piece of shit.
Oh,
You don't
that's
know what good
probably
ASMR is.
it. I am a bit of a fucking
You're
idiot.
a bit of a fucking little dickhead.
Oh, I fucking knew it.
Then again, you could be a little dickhead like Mumson, who thinks he found ASMR before me, which is a fucking insult and a joke.
Okay, he didn't find ASMR. He did find Kung Fury. Sorry, Lung Curry.
What?
But he
Don't
didn't.
worry.
No. Smoked durries.
Your name. What's your name?
Okay.
Who's that weird homeless person in the
That
corner? We don't know
strange
who that
sound in the
is.
background. It's the Mason.
Some weird guy dancing in his underpants.
We don't know him.
He has no pants. He has no pants on.
Just you wait.
That's odd.
Oh, that's Macca's.
Questionable.
So Mumson, what did you think of The Wretched? Oh my god, we're getting it, guys. It's been unclassified.
Does your voice go like this and then right on like go like this?
And then talk in normal volume. That's gonna
how I
have
do
someone
it.
speak. Sorry, everybody. Well, not that sorry. I did it.
Gotta keep sitting. This is more of a
Okay.
podcasting area.
Hold on, I'll sit.
Mumson's squatting because he's got to do leg day.
Oh,
No, I don't want to put my nice jeans in the sand.
I just sat down, everybody. That's right. My ass is to the grass.
Hard for me to whisper when it's held that far away from me.
Well, then come closer, buddy. This is kind of weird, but hey,
We're fucking weird.
we define weirdness.
Can you explain why you like that Rich
I like
movie,
this
Matthew?
one.
I cannot explain why I liked it. I just liked it.
Why did you like it? What was your favourite
I
scene?
like the twist.
You like the twist?
I like the scene where the dog rescued the kid and then they got shot, but it still survived.
Don't you
No, it
think
didn't.
that was...
Wait, did it?
It did.
Answer me this, Matt, though. If you shot a dog and then left that dog out in the middle of some random area
Beach.
on the side of the
Where
beach,
people often walk.
do you really think someone would be able to get that dog with a gun wound, probably with a police, what is it called? They're using a 9mm.
Glockenspiel. Sorry, Glock.
It's not a Glock.
That depends where the dog got shot.
Well, it is
Sniper
probably
rifle.
a 9mm or an ACP, and that is going to rip a dog's insides out.
It wouldn't matter because the script said otherwise.
But don't you think it's a little bit silly to just make a dog be
Okay, what are you guys
bulletproof
talking about?
We're talking
Nope,
about the
not at all.
Wretched
for the
movie.
sake of?
Oh, okay.
Come join in.
The script?
Yes.
And the plot? Yes.
So you're saying
tiled
you're
floor, what's
basing
wrong with it?
your opinion on liking the movie was because
I actually
a
have
dog did
I actually have a question, guys. I didn't figure it out.
No,
You know
I'm
how-
saying I liked a bit where the dog saved the kid.
What?
But where did that dog even come from?
What dog?
That dog was
Just
already
doing it
there.
front.
There
Was
was
it
no
the
dog
co-
that
was
ate
it the
kid.
Mason.
Was it the dog
Calm
that was
down.
in the
It was
restaurant,
the
in
same
the
dog
shop?
that was in the store and on the end
Yeah,
of the dock.
inside voices, everybody, because we're inside
Sorry,
Japan.
some random homeless guy just came over.
Fucking-
With
He
his
wants to be a
pants
part of
off.
the podcast.
he doesn't have any pants on. I think I should keep mentioning that so nobody forgets. Obviously, this
Take
not
a photo
being
of us, I'll do
video.
it.
That can be the photo of the podcast. So Mason with no pants on.
Like just the silhouette of him like dancing in the moonlight. No, I have a question about this movie. You know how there was this guy, this old guy, I assume he was old, I think they showed it at the end. He was sitting on the edge of the pier with a dog next to him and he was fishing or something, and they kept looking at him at random points in the movie. Who was that?
It was supposed to establish the dog. That's what the whole point of that scene was.
Yeah, but the dog was there at the end as well, wasn't he?
To establish that the dog existed.
Yeah, but this was after the dog died. It was
The
still
dog
there,
never died.
but it got shot.
Yeah,
It
but it
got shot,
survived.
but
It was
it
wrapped
lived.
around in bandages.
Maybe it
That's
lived.
how you fix bullet wounds for dogs. You just wrap a bandage around it.
Maybe
It
it
was a
lived.
dumb movie.
Maybe it lived because
That's what I'm trying
maybe
to
it-
explain to Matthew. But he has the right
Maybe
to
I don't.
like
Maybe I don't
movies that
care
don't
what you
like.
say, and I
There's no
like the film
rights.
no matter what you say.
That's fine, man. I'd like you to explain to me why
I don't
you
need to
enjoyed
explain anything to
it.
you.
But how am I
Riley.
supposed to understand?
You don't need to
You're-
understand.
how are we supposed to
You just have
understand your
accept.
point of view
You don't
if you don't
get to.
explain
You
it?
can't.
Well, I actually enjoyed the movie quite a lot.
You're so
but
full of
I
shit.
think if you gave me some more points that I could add on top of the stuff I liked, I might think it's the best movie ever. Not as good as Hellboy,
Obviously.
but
That's
That'd be
true.
silly. Why
So
did you
Chris
even
Colored
mention
Eyes.
that? It goes without saying.
yeah, I don't know what I was really thinking.
Nothing will ever beat
Fucking
Lord of the Rings.
Dingaling.
What the fuck is Lord of the Gangs?
Just imagining a movie with a bunch of hobbit gangs.
I
And
said,
they're all wearing like bling
I'm
and
pretty
stuff.
sure I said Lord of the Kangs.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay, that's
You didn't
different.
say anything of
Yeah.
that kind.
I'm pretty sure that movie was great.
Thank you.
I think you're right.
Like
My
Tattered Corn.
My favourite scene was how they brought back that the
Dog.
introduction scene where his face was under the water when he was
Yeah.
being drowned.
And it was
then-
art.
And then they brought it
You said
back
it was
to that
art.
scene in the middle of the movie. Exactly, it was art. It was artistic how it made
How it made no-
absolutely no impact and meant nothing.
You know, I know this is
But that's see,
deeply
it was
dripping with sarcasm.
But this is the point. It's postmodern. It's supposed to. The whole point of postmodernism is to destroy meaning. The whole point of the movie was to have no meaning, like the Mumson Podcast.
The movie was meaningless.
Oh, we have a meaning.
No,
we
we
have
don't.
we have an overarching theme. It carries through it. It's obviously not the kind of show where you could just pick any episode and just watch it.
You have to watch
It's a
the beginning.
continuous story.
Somebody tell us what it is, so we can tag along with it. And
Oh no, that's the whole point. You have to figure that out.
it's like Gravity Falls in that way, you know.
Yeah. It's
Motherfucker.
a mystery. I think I'm just gonna ask you a question, Riley. This is no longer steeped in sarcasm. It's
RJ Swish.
sorry, smiles. I was just wondering, when you have a movie, and it's probably a bad movie,
Oh, you fucking.
and then there's like a plot.
He's like a turtle.
Sorry, Riley's just taken a tumble while sitting down. Fucking hell. Oh god.
Let's pull his socks off.
He's literally dying.
That actually fucking hurt really bad.
Oh, right. Did you drop your head onto a rock?
On a rock and you forgot who you were?
Did you forget your brother?
Lily! That little kid I saw once.
Oh my god. I love you.
I keep seeing that sign and thinking it's the wretch, and I'm like, God, that movie sucks.
Oh dear God.
You just go home and like from the corner of the house out the wretch comes and go, oh, fuck, that's a terrible movie. And you get killed by it. But all you can think about is the quality of the wretched movie.
Who cares if there's people?
Wonder if they've seen The Wretched.
Where are they?
They're behind us.
What was this honest question about The Wretched?
Yeah, what was this unironic?
Oh, if you have like a movie and there's bad bits in it, how do you draw the line between saying this is actually terrible or this is just art? Or is art?
Are you like?
Is saying
Are you
things?
making the correlation with that art is terrible?
No, I'm just saying when you have something that's terrible, if someone says, "Oh, but it's art," how can you disprove that, or can you not?
Well, art's.
So the whole point of saying it's art because no one can say no, it's just crap.
Well, like the point of art is to kind of like have some subtext to give it like meaning or the lack of meaning, which is like.
But the problem with art is that then all of it is completely subjective. So in that case, everything's basically equal in quality, and you can't say anything's good or bad. It's just art.
Well, that's not true because like.
Well, how can you say some art is better than other?
It's also based in history, right? There's a history to art, so there's a connection to past things. So you can make the like connections, like, well, this can relate to this thing, and to see if it, you know, ties up. Like, obviously, all art is subjective, but there is a history to art where you can pull connections from. Sorry, is that too smart?
I think that's enough philosophy for the year.
Okay. That's the budget.
It wasn't really even philosophy,
It
but
wasn't
it
really.
was close enough.
Close enough for my liking.
I think most of our viewers have obviously tuned out,
Well-
if they tuned in to begin with at all.
Mason answered my question for me, and that works for me, so.
Damn it! I was about to flashbang you.
I feel like you could beat me in my own game. I invented the bang and the flash.
What?
In that order?
And Superman.
Wait, did you bang and then flash?
Superman?
Don't question me, Mason. I
do I have to,
invented life.
do I have to pull you up and like you fall over on your face again?
Stand on your feet and then stand up with straight legs. Okay, Riley's just run towards the ocean. He's obviously going to just...
Because we're inside.
yeah, I mean, yes, the bath.
No, Riley!
Oh, God. It's getting heated in the Mumson Podcast studio.
That's true. We have the nice soundtrack of the ocean.
We put that in post.
It's nice. I'm going to withdraw. Like a sweet baby boy.
I'm too heavy.
Oh my
And that was how Riley lost his virginity.
Oh, God, and he's over now on the ground. He's crying. Oh. Wow, now he's just looking into the sand. The beach. The bath.
Oh my god. My massive penis weighed me down.
Thank
Like
goodness.
an anchor.
God. Like my fucking back was going to snap it off.
Right. Who wants to hold
good old
the
crack.
recording device?
So loose now. I'm so limber.
I am a masseuse.
Do you want to hold,
actually
do you want to hold the recording
Such a
device,
classic,
Mason?
classic masseuse.
Well, I hold him on like just pick up, just fucking throw him across the room.
$50.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a what?
Just be careful to hold it without the wind hitting it if you can. I don't know.
What does that
picking
mean?
it up or not.
Where's?
As in, I was
up in the
holding it
wind
like
again. I
this.
purposely picked that spot.
Wait, we don't go up there. But if we walk, obviously we're walking at the speed of wind, so we'll hear the wind.
We're walking at the speed of trust.
Speed of love.
Okay.
No wind here.
Okay, we'll
That's a good
stand
area
right here. I'll
right
have to
here. Good choice,
unstep
guys.
because
I
I'll get a little
feel
warm.
like I'm going to get taken soon.
That's Liam Neeson.
That's why I'm here.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh.
it's nice here.
Can somebody hold this? Hold this. You can talk to the audience.
Okay, I'm not going to sit on that because that's
Hello?
a tree stump.
Because I have been singing to the audience my precious
I think they
bird
heard every
song.
word.
Do you think I can like join
Taking my.
Mumson is
I'm
stripping
gonna
now.
my
the
pants.
musicals? Do you think I can be in a musical, Smiles?
Which one?
Well, I was just on
All of
Hamilton,
them.
so Hamilton.
I don't like Hamilton.
You don't like Hamilton?
I like really sad musicals, like Les Mis
Like
or
Cats.
West Side Story.
Oh, fuck no.
Cats
that's the
is
way
an
you
abomination
went
on
from
mankind.
balls
On catkind.
Well, Cats isn't even a good musical in general.
I don't think the Jellicles would agree with you.
What does it mean to be a Jellicle cat?
Oh, it just means to be a Jellicle cat, you know?
Jellicle cat can do what Jellicle cat can.
Is that Superman? Is that a
Cunt.
Superman? Whoa.
Sorry,
Gonna
excuse my
break
language.
My leg here.
Emmanuel Kant would have not
Oh.
appreciated that, using his name.
Ah, cheaty.
Cheaty, Aragonia.
It's like, oh, I know Emmanuel Kant from that philosophy show.
You know what? I haven't been hearing. 80% of a certain individual
Oh, I'm
speaking.
sorry.
Me. I haven't been speaking enough.
I think
How do you speak
now
more?
that we've moved on into the vodcast era, we need to improve
The
our
7 minutes of
goals. Yes, the 7 or so minutes of true good quality content. We will bring back video, I'm sure. Maybe, probably not. I don't know.
If we actually sit down sometime and in light,
Yes, and we get all of us in frame. That'd be.
Well, we could
No,
go
that's
back.
too good
because I can be
quality.
like squatting in my
Like
underwear.
could
around
go
the
back to where the
table.
park
in
is.
your underwear.
We could go back to where the park is and do it there.
Oh yeah.
We could,
Where
we
there's
probably
light.
will.
I would have to put pants on.
That's-
This will be
No, no,
split
you can just
up
keep them
into
off.
3 sections. It'll be before we came here, when we were 4 sections. When we were walking here, when we're on the island, when we're walking back.
There's
and when we're-
pre-vid, vid, post-vid, and
Post-mortem.
Post-mortem.
When we're all dead.
vid.
Men's rear.
Are you talking about men
Like
with
pooping?
rears?
Men's rear. Do you remember what men's rear is, Mumson?
No, I can't say I do, Riley.
You did legal studies.
Men's real.
Just do it. It's fairly dry.
I didn't even know it was illegal.
Oh, you don't have any
Matt.
pants on, do you?
Do you know Matt's actually
What
a
weakness?
lawyer?
I am a lawyer, yes.
He's a
The
lawyer
one
of men
problem.
and the gods.
That's right.
I wish.
Oh, as well.
His only thing he's doing for gods is killing him. Bloody
That's
god killer.
God killer 420XXX.
Oh god.
Yeah, wait a little
People have
breast.
no idea what we're talking about. I
What if
can
they do?
confirm Mason has wrapped his jumper
Junk.
around his booty, but his penile
Glands.
are still quite visible and next to my face.
He's also pushing it out with his back. He just,
I believe in the Roman terms, what the fuck am I talking about? I meant to say
only you can answer
Latin,
that.
that is
There you go.
referred to as the penile thrust.
I'm pretty sure thrust is like probably English.
Penile thruste.
That's like that sounds like more Spanish than Latin.
This is why I don't hold the phone, because I say stupid shit like this.
Okay, I've got the phone
I can
back
put some
now.
Latin on. I'll put it.
No one wants
Don't
to
play
hear.
music. If you play music, we get copyright strike.
How is Matt going to be able to afford another jumper
That's
if
right.
we get copyright
If we're
strike?
paying fucking
You
Disney.
are more than willing.
The government will pay for him.
That's
You're
right.
more than welcome to sing it live for us.
Okay.
Yes, sing it
While
Go
I
live.
ahead,
walk
Mason.
back.
Let's all
I'm
sing a
listening.
song,
Can I
guys.
sing Latin?
You can sing whenever your heart demands.
Sue, that one.
Well, the thing is, I'm dyslexic, so any word that I can't
Why
like,
English good, no speaking?
recognize, I can't read.
Oh.
So like, this is just like gibberish to me. Like, can you read that?
Where is it? It's We sont Lechte de Morgenstern. I don't know if that was right. It's probably bullshit. It does sound very German to me. It could be Deutsch. I don't know.
Bad boys.
Dutch, douche. It could be Deutschland language.
Actually, no, I can't do shit.
Oh, really?
All right, let's sing a song, Mason. What's your request? What song? It's gotta be one I know. I know the lyrics to a lot of songs.
What's that Little Mermaid song?
What? That was unexpected. Under the sea. What's wrong, idiots?
Fucking like
Raggy!
You think I would ever forget that?
screaming that shit out here.
Raggy!
Moron.
Ruh-roh!
We should put those videos So this would be the
Oh
fucking
yeah.
worst.
I'm just going to put them at random points, just to fucking freak people out. Scooby. That was when you just broke down in love. Scooby. What do we do? Oh God.
See, I'm not familiar with this whole raggy business, so when I think raggy, I think Scooby-Doo.
I do too, honestly. Or I think it
Like,
makes
raggy
it
means Scooby-Doo. I'm sorry. Scrappy.
Scrappy-Doo. What are you doing, Riley?
He's doing a
And why is
little
it so
bug flip.
sensual? Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's just get the sound out. Breathing.
Oh,
That's some ASMR.
that's always one of my sensory ready response.
Sorry? Want to do that?
I need to fix my pants. Would you hold this?
Yes.
I know you'll say some random crap, but
What?
hold this.
Oh, I'd love
and
to hold that.
hold the wind out of the way.
I'll hold the wind out of your fucking mouth.
Just gonna punch him. You gotta punch him in the wind.
What was that? Then?
It was gonna ass.
Does she?
Did I ever tell you that?
You did.
This is great content. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You know, I think to maintain consistency and like a consistent narrative in this podcast, we should just pause it now. What?
No. Everyone just wants to hear wind.
Why would we keep it going?
Well, because we have to think of something humorous.
Wait, what are you talking about? Our podcast is not a
Oh my god.
comedy podcast.
I just thought of the best
Very
idea.
great.
You want to hear it?
What?
Welcome back to the Mumson Podcast. That's right. Mumson's on a thing. Wow. These two are on swings. Righto. Mumson, how are you?
I'm good. Are you recording?
I am. Oh my god. Of course I am.
Sounds like you really enjoyed a character.
I like how they. Oh! I like how they ended it. Nice. I'll punch you in the head, man. I swear to God. Hoi.
You getting content?
No, this is good quality, this.
You getting content?
Oh yeah. Always.
Good stuff. Have you told
I'm gonna fucking kill you, man. I swear to fucking God. Oh, I feel sick. Oh God.
Remember that time I picked up Smiles and just chucked him in? What was that?
He's doing it for the camera.
I thought he was gonna jab me.
No one ever could stop me.
Oh, they're gone.
We need to go somewhere brighter.
People camping in their van are gone.
Why did that matter to you?
What was that?
Why did that matter to you?
Alright guys, we're going somewhere brighter.
Because if they're going, I think that means we all should be going. I don't even fit in this seat. My booty's too big.
Riley, can you climb up to that?
Yeah, dude. Fucking watch. Up to what?
Up to there. Right, I don't want to hear it. Go up there.
Where?
Up to there. I want you
Like
to.
this thing.
I want you to get your legs onto that.
No, we're just talking about.
Riley, please, let me show you how it's done.
Oh, cool. What? Yeah, go. Go on, 1, 2.
Do it. Do it for the podcast.
It's gonna look lame, Travis.
Do it for the
I want
gram.
you recording me.
Do it for the gram.
I'll just skip ahead, trust me.
Oh, good. Triceps.
And just zoom in on those muscles, if it's even possible.
Better than I could.
Oh,
Wow, that looks like 60 meters.
thank you.
Now jump.
Oh,
Jump backwards.
hang on here.
On your back.
You just want me back a
You didn't
bit.
get to the
Big
top
penis all over you.
You
You're
gotta
gonna
get
die.
to the top bit. You said you have to get your legs up there.
I got my legs up here. That's,
No,
That's
not
not
good
what you
enough.
pointed to. You pointed at that one.
There you go.
No, what?
No.
This thing. Where your hand is.
So there's a
Hand.
Branch up here.
So. Ugh. What have got on my face?
Is that good enough?
Not your. That's your butt. We want your legs.
What? You want him to stand up there where the tree is.
Yes.
Okay then. Don't die, Mumson. If you do die, we have it on video.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's like a little Mumson bat. No, you have to jump off the top one.
Jump off.
No.
Jump off here.
Wait,
Yes.
sorry, what am I doing? I don't care for your safety.
Do a front flip.
Do a barrel roll.
There on your head.
Land on your head
Oh.
and or neck.
I'll catch you, Matt. Mason, please. I'll kill you.
Go feet first into
Move
Mason's
that, Mason.
hands.
It's fine. It's
I'll
sand.
catch him.
Do a sweet, freaking.
Do a parkour roll.
Catch your ankles.
That doesn't count. You had to land with not.
Your mum can do it with her
Now
ass.
that
You gotta
is
do it
a
again.
goal.
No, no, right. Now I've
Gotta
done
land
it.
on your head.
Now I've done it. You can do it. Go on. Get up there. Get that big.
I never said I was gonna.
You got a fat ass, and if you can't get up there, then you got a fat ass. So
Riley's time.
point still stands. Did you?
At least time to not do that.
I have you silhouetted by beautiful light. You look amazing, Riley.
Where's our freaking box we can put through the middle of the ocean?
Catch hold of it.
Right.
What's that?
Let's
to
go
catch
somewhere
something,
better.
something? What's that? Catch a... Is that a book? To catch something, something?
Kill a mockingbird?
No. That's what I thought, but...
It's a wild Mumson page.
Whoa. Get light.
He appears.
As you can see, we are looking
Mumson
at a wild
Podcast.
mumson in his natural habitat. This creature is often seen at midnight climbing trees and losing
That
wallets.
came out of my face.
What language? Isn't that a good language?
Yeah.
Alright,
Fuckface.
guys.
You know, it'd be a great place to do the podcast.
Where?
Each of our individual houses.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
That's not as
Guys,
fun.
sounds like you want to go home.
Alright, let's go.
Get back here.
I can't. I've already gone too far.
Let's hang out. Oh, it's your umbrella.
That's my
Great
penis.
Ever had great content to run a podcast?
Well, depends how you determine great, but in general, no. Regardless of how you determine great.
We can call this podcast the Mumson Podcast Anniversary Special with Mason losing his wallet.
Oh no, we didn't record that part.
No, we didn't.
That was after we stopped filming.
Wait,
And it was too exciting to film.
Matt, you got to climb this tree.
No, I want to try and do the flag. Oh,
What?
The flag.
Where?
Cartwheel? Cartwheel.
Somersault.
Oh. Oh, I know what you mean.
Do that. But
It's
what?
it's very
Oh,
difficult.
the flag.
How do you do it? Hard as, isn't it?
This is too short for me, but it's the right size for you. You gotta fucking use your arms to leverage yourself to get flat like that.
I mean,
I'd recommend using some. Oh, so you're short, so you can use that. But yeah, like that. You want to go?
Wow.
No, I can't
Well, I
do
freeze
that.
framed that.
I mean, if I've never done anything like that before.
You should do what we did with me on the grind rail and just.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Sounds like you farted there.
I did, no.
Just have a photo of him mid.
Yes.
When it's
Just
figuring,
jump
yeah.
up and I'll freeze frame it.
But make a cool
That's the
face like
video.
you're really trying like.
Yeah, no, you got to look this way.
Matt, make it easy. You like it's nothing.
Matt, you gotta face us.
No, you need to go
Make
that
it-
way.
let's make
You
a
need to have your
sweet
legs
Mumson
out that way.
podcast photo.
You need to reverse.
What?
Other side. Go on the other side of the pole so you got the background better. It's all about the gram. There you go. That's it.
It's all about the gram.
I was trying to walk up.
Always in record mode.
So you can catch it all
Yeah,
and then just
Yes.
screenshot.
Oh, this has all been recorded.
Yeah, I know, but if you want to get the photo for
You
the
just
podcast,
screenshot. You screenshot
I'll
the
just
bid.
It'll look like shit if you just screenshot.
Everything we did looks like shit.
You can take a photo then. Well,
Whoa.
that's her job, so.
Matt, you gotta make it look convincing.
Travis, come here and hold my legs.
Okay.
I'm going to Photoshop
Try
it
to
out.
cut Mason out. I'll get you. I'll cut Mason. I got this.
Come back. Okay, give me both legs.
It's easier doing this like.
No,
You
no,
gotta
no,
be
no.
facing me. Look at me. Look at me. Okay.
My hair looks. Oh, look at him. My hair looks good though. God damn. No. Oh fuck.
You have like pure joy going on. Look at us having fun.
I cut Mason out of the photo. So it just looks like that'd be impressive if I could actually manage to get him out of it. The fucking difference between that one. What?
Oh, we're still recording, Travis.
Oh yeah, of course. This is all quality.
Now try to do it properly.
Still trying.
Okay, breaking his arms.
No, I believe in Matt. He can do it. Come on, Mumson.
He needs strong traps, and he doesn't have big traps.
What are you talking about?
These traps can catch bear. Oh, you did it.
Do you know anything about gravity? No.
But I know about
Traps.
on time and traps. A trap on time.
A trap on time.
Mason, just let it go. Let it flow. You like you're about to break your back. When
No,
you do it.
it's because as soon as
He's
the
actually
weight
got
gets
an
to
iron
here
rod.
and then it gets to
Just the
here, I
technique.
can't
It's
hold
just classic
How
technique.
about you just stop doing bloody bicep curls and work on some other fucking muscles for once in your life, and then you might actually be able
What?
to do it.
Do you want to come do this, Riley?
What's another muscle? What are you
do it.
talking
That's
about?
right.
I weigh like 92 kilos.
There we
Now,
go, look at that.
I want to do it, but
Now
someone
we
hold
have
me,
video.
and I would just kind of like chill.
I don't know if mum's gonna hold your legs.
Huh? That's a good deal.
I can hold your legs. How much
Yeah,
do you
come.
weigh?
73.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, fucking heavy.
How much do you weigh?
92.
Smile.
What, you want me to do?
Yes.
Hi.
Catch me, catch me.
Welcome to Chili's.
Shit.
No, I can't do it. I'm gonna fall. Okay, no, wait. I can do it, Matt.
I didn't get a chance to hold your legs.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
did he actually do it?
No.
All I caught was him
Legs,
rolling
I
on
held
the
his
ground.
legs, but he just wiggles everywhere.
Let me get the photo.
I don't think I can.
Do it
I have no
again.
strength at all to hold myself
I'll
up.
speed shot it.
Okay.
Mumson, give him some goddamn freaking
Leverage.
leverage. Yeah. He's very bottom heavy, so just hold his
Yeah.
bottom.
I'm
I
very
love him too
important.
much.
I have no strength.
Alright.
Oh, wow.
You start laughing.
That was incredibly impressive.
I'll tell which one of you gave out first.
I think I definitely did.
Good job. You
I
could go
just
to the
want you
Olympics.
guys to successfully
I
do
want
it
somebody
now.
to just like
You do it,
hold me,
Riley.
like have no strength to just like hold.
So you need someone under your legs and under your torso, and then you're just like.
Do you want to record it? I can hold Mason.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just saw something brilliant. Right, Mason, let's do it.
Okay. Matt, hold my legs.
It's like the double handicap version of what Matt did.
How much do you weigh, Mason?
72.
Oh, okay.
How much do you weigh, Matthew?
Grab
Well,
onto
he's
the
13
wall.
more, he's 15 more kilos than I am.
Grab on the... Did I say window? Hole.
To the window.
Oh, there. Yes, I'm doing it.
Oh my God, what
I'm so muscular.
Let go of the pole.
I'm so
Yes,
strong.
Come on, Mason.
Okay, dismount.
That was impressive.
That was never been done before. Who can do that? Who can literally do it not even attached
This
to
is
the
such
pole?
nonsense stuff.
Well, we got to do it, you know. It's
Now-
video content.
Now have Matt hold you up and you do it.
I have a bigger phone than you.
Yeah, you got the Pro Max. I mean,
Yeah.
not Pro Max, the 10s Max.
That's the smallest one.
It is.
I can't get my legs high enough.
Can't get your legs high enough. It's not what she
hold him
said
up.
Come on,
last
move
night.
back, Mason.
What?
What?
What's he doing?
I'm trying to do the thingy. Well, I have more grip on this.
You're not going to be able to do it, Matt. You won't have the right muscles. Those smells, the traps and whatnot.
Wait, you think a tree would be easier?
Everyone
Just-
knows
you can't
the only
grip.
muscle in the body is the biceps, according to Matt. And somehow running is leg day.
Well, you know, to look at the legs.
Oh my
Not
God.
increasing the strength.
Ugh.
Oh, I've got that one. Mumson, don't you worry.
Yes.
Right, guys, we actually need to do proper content now. I now have the picture,
Okay.
the thumbnail.
Which one are you using?
That last one I just took just in. Right. It's podcast time, boys.
Podcast time.
So, The Wretched, what did you think?
No, this is. We've talked about the Wretched like at least 2 times now.
I mean, it was worth it. It was a good movie.
We know that perfect podcast hosting is totally
I have no idea
over
if
it.
everyone's been shot.
That's when you know it's time to call it.
Podcast time! Yeah!
Oh no, I can't. Hold on, everyone stop. And there we go.
Oh my goodness.
Now we can see that we're all in frame.
We're all in frame. Isn't that amazing? And we're in darkness.
Yeah, push me off.
Hello,
Oh,
darkness.
God.
My old friend.
Why did you grab
I
that?
was ready for it too. I was fucking tensed and ready to go. Speaking of ready to go,
Hey.
let's go.
Bye. Should we try to like wrap it up?
Yes, right. Thank you for watching
Yes.
and listening and ignoring the Mumson Podcast Anniversary Edition.
Ignoring.
We want to take a moment now to thank all of our viewers over the year. We are awesome Venom video 100%.
Yes, he is
Emoji Man.
fantastic.
He's one of our favourites. Chris
You know
Fungo.
what? We could try to, give them like what's that saying? Extend an olive branch to him and try to invite him onto the podcast, like do a
Oh my
Skype
God.
thing.
If you want to do a Zoom meeting, because it's Zoom now, hit us up.
Please.
Yeah.
Just comment on this video or
It's
something.
it's like, yeah, man.
Anyone who comments.
And then we
if
can
you
go-
want to be in it, totes, don't worry.
And then we can go into your content, and then like
Yeah.
have all your.
It's a collaboration. We could
Yeah,
do
we
it
could.
with Mumson. There he is. Oh, he's gone. Never mind.
No, I'm back.
Never mind, he's back. Hey, Mumson. What do you think of We Are Awesome Venom Padilla?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
Mumson Podcast, guys.
well, we pay him the big bucks. Quality.
Can you get...
Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream, get us out. Dream, 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 dream. Hit the hay, fast asleep, dream a dream, you little bleep. Dream, 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 dream. Just relax, lay about, or my fist will put you out. Dream, 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 dream. Take your time, be aware, there is darkness in the air. Dream, 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 dream.
You have to put him to sleep,
Despair.
Shark Boy.
Don't despair, step it right up. Glass of milk, here's a cup. Dream, dream.